What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a special episode of Intermissions. I call this extra innings because we are leaving the diamond for a different sport. Coach, tell us who you are.
Yeah, I'm Coach Jonas. I coach girls basketball here at Chiawana High School.
And Coach, tell us a little bit about your journey in sports. Where'd you grow up? All that stuff.
Yeah, I grew up in Walla. Played 3 sports in high school and wasn't good enough to play college anything, and so jumped right into college. Just got my teaching degree and been kind of coaching the last 25 years now.
That's awesome. And how long have you been teaching?
The same, 25.
25 years.
Yeah.
Man, that's a big number, dude.
It's huge.
You're so young, though.
No, I'm not. I'm not young.
Oh, all right. So talk us through what got you into coaching to begin with.
Yeah, I think a lot of stories kind of are the same, right? We're somebody that mentored us when we were young, made a difference in our lives. And for me, that was Kim Cox. He was our baseball coach at DeSales. And he took me under his wing right away in high school and helped me become a better man, better person, a better Christian, you name it. And so I owed a lot to him just through his mentoring through sports, and it made me kind of want to do the same.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. All right, so you mentioned 25 years. I got to give you a shout out because you said this off camera. You're also about to celebrate your 25th wedding anniversary.
Yep.
So how in the world does your wife put up with you for 25 years?
Yeah, it's a great question, right? I wish she was here to answer because I don't know what that answer is.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
A lot of grace, probably. a lot of grace.
All right, let's have a little bit of fun before you get into more coaching stuff.
Okay.
If you and your wife have a free night, kids are taken care of, there isn't a game tomorrow, off season, what are you guys gonna do?
It's gonna be dinner.
Okay.
No doubt about it. It's gonna be a dinner and a night out.
And what's some of your favorite spots for dinner?
Let's see. Our newest one is Europa in Kennewick.
Never heard of it.
Phenomenal food. If you get a chance.
What kind of food is it?
It's like a Spanish, Italian kind of toss-up.
Yeah.
Incredible food. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's awesome.
If not, we go to our usual Twigs.
Twigs.
That's like one of our favorites.
Yeah,
so.
My wife likes Twigs.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, very cool. And then do you guys like go to a movie or just go home and go to bed early?
No movies. We're not movie people.
Oh, okay.
So no.
Okay.
We'll find something to do usually, but eventually, yes, it leads to heading back and yeah.
It's funny, we talk about all the time, they're gonna have practice, but that's okay. We talk about all the time how what we used to do at 9 o'clock, we used to get ready to go do something. Now it's like, let's go to bed.
Absolutely, yeah, we're too old.
That's awesome.
That's it.
All right, so let's rewind to what you talked about. You're the head basketball coach for the girls program here for Chiawana.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about your passion for the program and how it's been so far.
Yeah, so I took it over 2 years ago, and it's been great so far. It's an amazing group of young ladies first in our program, and they do what we ask them to do, and they do a lot of things right, whether it's on campus in a classroom, on the basketball floor, off campus, during their time away, just in general. They're just great kids. Yeah. And I knew that before I took the job, just being on the boys' side, and you kind of see them and how they go about doing things. Just incredible, just incredible kids. So it was an easy actual decision to kind of do that.
And what do you hope that one of your girls gets from her freshman year to her senior year? What do you want her to take away from this program in regards to as a player and as just a community person? Yeah,
we talk a lot about life. We really do. And in fact, we kind of incorporate it almost every single day into some type of conversation that we have with kids. And so, some of the stuff that when we were up at Tacoma just, a few weeks ago for some of the state championship stuff, we talk a lot about what it means to be just a great teammate, or what it means to be, if they choose to be a great mother or a wife someday, or the CEO of a company, or whatever that is. Yeah. To just be great at it and to really understand that you're going to face resiliency and you're going to face some difficulties. You're going to have to show some resiliency. And that's what we do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about coaching? Like, what's your why?
Yeah. When you get to see those kids years down the road, that's when it really hits, because they come back and a lot of times they'll kind of tell you at those young ages in high school, they just didn't really maybe understand some of the things, the why behind some of why we do things, right? And so to hear them 10, 15, 20 years later, to say they understand now at that age, right? That, and then the weddings, the babies that happen. I mean, that's some of the exciting stuff that we get to do as coaches later on in life. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And what would you say has been your favorite coaching memory over the last 25 years? Not necessarily in the last couple of years, it could have happened, but what's been one of your favorite memories?
Yeah, it's funny because we talked to the kids again up at Tacoma a lot about this. You don't remember really the wins and losses. You really don't.
Yeah.
And when we look back at our high school careers, a lot of the things that we remember were the bus rides and the time in the dugouts or on the bench with the kids or at practices.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I could tell you there were so many times just this season alone where there's just a lot of laughter in this gym.
Yeah.
And because the kids are great to be around, they're fun, exciting, and so those are the things I remember.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I can take those away, and those go in the memory bank for long periods of time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's rewind.
Okay.
You were, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were the first head baseball coach ever at this school, correct?
Correct.
That's pretty neat, man.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about that? Because I've never been a part of a quote-unquote startup program. What was that like? What were the challenges you faced?
Yeah, well, we weren't very good right away, I can tell you that. There was some long hours with our staff.
Yeah.
But it was fun, right?
Yeah.
You get to pick out all the new things, which was kind of exciting.
Were you the black jersey guy that we have, that we still wear?
Original
Come on, now get Kazir back on the black jersey.
I tell you,
I'm going to get him on this seat here soon. I'm going to call him out for that.
Please do.
Because there's black. Explain this to me.
Yeah.
How is there black right there? But he tells us that there's no black in our logo. Kazir, what's up, dude? I'm just joking. Love you. Anyways.
We need the black jersey, John, okay? That's what we're saying.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, back to what were some of those challenges though as coaching a new program?
Well, with baseball in this league, you're always just going to be challenged, right? Because there's Kennewick and Richland and Southridge and Kamiakin and you name it, right? And so that was the biggest challenge, just the lack of ability to compete early on because we didn't have any seniors that first year.
Yeah, that's right.
So we kind of took it a little bit and they'd put it to us quite a bit that first year. But we grew and we had everybody back and that was kind of exciting and fun.
Yeah.
And I want to say it was year 2 or year 3, we got double-digit wins.
That's awesome.
All of a sudden to just kind of build something. So
I always tell people, man, building something is hard.
Yeah.
But when you look back on it, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's frustrating times, and especially when you're in it. Probably when you look back on it, you're like, man, that's pretty special.
Yeah.
Even though you take your lumps, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you said you've been coaching 25 years, dude. If you could go back, or even, I know we have some young coaches in our programs now, right, across Chiawana. What is like a piece of advice you would give to year one Jonas, or let's say year one coach here for any sport that you know now that you wish you knew back then?
Make it special. The time with kids that you get, sometimes we get so caught up as young coaches in winning.
Absolutely.
And we think that's the most important thing. And winning is great, and winning is important, don't get me wrong. And we value winning here at Chiawana, we really do, but it's not the most important thing. And I think that gets lost on young coaches, and it did on me. And so that would be the thing, is to just enjoy the moments that it really aren't about winning. So.
Yeah, no, that's good, man. I appreciate your mindset. And it's been fun getting to know you over the years, Jonas. I just want to give you a shout out. You're a guy that when I run into in the halls or you come out there to the field, you truly do shine your light. And you're someone I love talking to, I look up to. And I just want to thank you for everything you've done for this school. And most importantly, like you said, the wins don't matter, but it's the relationships with kids in the building. I think I can say this confidently, we need more teachers like you in our public schools.
I appreciate it.
And so thank you for what you're doing. And I'm excited to see the girls program and where you continue to take it. Congrats on this last finish you had up at state, 4th place. That's not easy to do.
No, definitely not.
Especially with who you had to go play, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I hope someday my daughter's good enough to play for you.
I hope so too.
So you can run her.
We can do that.
She loves her some basketball. So
we can do that.
But thanks, Coach. I appreciate you.
Okay, well, hang on. You don't get off that easy.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, no. We're not done yet.
Okay, let's go, Coach.
So you always get to ask all the questions.
I do.
I watch this all the time.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip the script a little bit. I'm going to get to ask you a question.
Ask away.
Because you are somebody that I actually look up to.
I appreciate
I know
that.
what you do off this camera.
Yes, sir.
I know what you're about.
Yes, sir.
And I see, and my kids have been in your programs before, and I know how important those things are. So I'm going to ask you a question.
Ask away.
And you have to answer.
I can answer. Yeah.
Your biggest accomplishment outside of coaching is what?
Ooh, man. I'm going to have to say it's marrying my wife.
Oh.
because she's put up with me. She's kind of the anchor for our family. And this isn't me kissing up, it's the truth, right? I can honestly say, I'm the community guy, and I'm the outgoing guy, and I get to be on stage a lot, and I get to be up front a lot, and I get a lot of praise. And my wife is incredibly gifted, but just in a different way. And so she doesn't get to be on the stage. That's just not where her heart is. Or she's definitely gifted in that, but that's just not her passion. And so I would say, honestly, my biggest accomplishment outside of coaching, outside of my profession, is going to be my wife 100%. And then she's blessed me with 2 incredible little girls who I get to call my daughters. And so she makes me who I am. She's made me a better man, and she's put up with me. And so I hope to be in your seat someday where I can say I've made it 25 years. We just celebrated 10. We're going to celebrate 11 here soon. So
congratulations.
we're stacking days.
Yeah, you are. Yeah,
we're stacking days.
There you go.
I appreciate you asking me a question,
That's
man.
a good answer. That's a really good answer.
All right, man. All right, hey, thanks for being on here.
All right, my man.
Again, thank you for everything.
Appreciate
I appreciate you.
All right, man.